Alright, back in the edit theme option, we've already gone over icon styles, or you should have already watched the video discussing icon styles, but the edit theme option has some more options available, what we call page options next. So if we just click on this little gear symbol down at the bottom right hand side, this first option is actually our icon styles. The next option is our page options, this little paintbrush. And so page options is it's pretty ambiguous. So what does that actually mean? Well, this edit theme view is actually for all intents and purposes a page really. So if we take a look at this primary styles, for example, primary background, that's actually this background for this bar that we're seeing here. So it's currently that green color, but if we were actually go ahead and open up the app one more time and click into like events or something to look at the events feed, we'll actually see more to the point what's going on. So we have our events here, and that bar is green also. So if we want to change that bar color, we'll just click on this primary background and change that color. Next we have primary text, and this is going to be actually for the text there, edit theme or even events, and if we need to like add in the preview and save. So if we want to change the color of those, we're just going to change this primary text color. Next we have secondary background and secondary text, and I haven't really seen this too much. I don't know any place that has that really. If I open this up, yeah, I didn't think so. I haven't seen the secondary background or secondary text placed anywhere, so I would say we can go ahead and skip that actually. Next we come to swipe effect, and this is actually pertaining to, if we go ahead and take a look here, if I start swiping left and right, it's just a standard swipe, nothing really fancy about that. So we can change that from default, which is currently what it's set to cube, for example, and that's going to place it in a cube and actually transition it on a cube. And there's also flip, and it's just going to like actually flip around, kind of like a book actually, or there's going to be like a center pivot point where it'll just flip over. So we can change what effect we actually see whenever we swipe left and right. And that also goes with, as we fill this space up more and more, I think a total of 6 or 9 icons, it'll actually move over to another page. So instead of swiping directly to settings, we'll swipe to the next page of icons and then to settings again. So swipe effect. Okay, then we come to header styles, and header styles refers to this header up here, this logo. So if we want to change that, we're going to change this header style option from logo only to say split. And split is going to be the logo and the school name also. So let's go ahead and hit preview. So there's our logo, our school name, and even our slogan. And if you need to change the slogan, that's going to be back in the site config as well. In the school setup, we have the meta description, I believe it's called. Meta description will actually change your slogan for you. But if you also want to remove that slogan, we can definitely go back into edit theme, head back into those options, and changes the split with no slogan. And that's gonna just show the it's just gonna show the logo and the school name. There's also stacked, which looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and preview that. That's our stacked view. Okay, logo only and minimal. Minimal, I believe, is the site title. Oh, just the site title. I thought the slogan would appear as well, but I guess not, which is perfectly fine. Let's head back into those settings there. Set that back to logo only, how it was before. Then we come to header title size, and I guess I should probably move back to split then. Header title size refers to, let's go ahead and preview this actually. This title here, Cyberschool School District, how large do we want that text really? So it's about 20 pixels large. Hit that paintbrush. 20 pixels large, but I can increase or decrease that number and change that to those 4 different options again. Header title color, pretty self-explanatory. Just what color is that title that we see there. Header slogan size, so that slogan that we have, making technology work for you, information technology work for you. How large do we want that, and also what color as well. Let me head back into those options. Yep, what color? And these three options, title font, slogan font, and icons font, these ones are a little bit ambiguous to understand, really. So at the right hand side, we have Oswald, Noricon, and Open Sans. These are font families, like Times New Roman or Calibri or Georgia font. So if I go ahead and click into this, we have a long list of different fonts available for you to choose from. I don't even know how many fonts we have available, and I won't bother counting, but there's a lot of fonts available. So if you want to change the font family that these belong to, we can definitely do that for the title, the slogan, or the icons as well. Now this 400 value is a little bit weird to understand. This 400 value actually refers to how bold the font is. It's called font weight, and 400 is actually normal. We can increase this to say 500, and that's going to be like a semi-bold. And then 600 is just standard bold. 700 is like semi-ultra bold, and then 800 is ultra bold. It's insanely boldface. We can do that for the increasing it to make it more bold, and we can decrease this number. Decrease this number to make it more thin. I guess the opposite of bold would be thin in this particular case. But 100 is like ultra thin, 200 semi-ultra thin, 300 is just thin, and 400 is just normal again. So we have that option for the title, for the slogan, and for the icon labels as well.